rush? Nothing. Just big day? Nah.
So another common practice a lot of editors use is what's called making a split edit, sometimes referred to as a J or an L cut. And what a split edit is essentially you're splitting the edit of the video and the audio for a clip. So you may want to create what's called a J cut, where the audio of the next clip is heard before you see the clip. Or you can make an L cut where the video ends, but the audio continues for that clip. And Final Cut has a nice feature for making these happen because they are very common. So in the beginning of our project here, I actually want to hear this second clip before I actually see it. I want to hear the audio from it to make this edit point a little smoother. And let's hear it before we make that edit. And I'm actually going to select these clips and use Option S to solo them. We don't need to hear the room tone or the music there for this edit that we're making.
Whoa. What's the big rush? Nothing.
So in that, I hear a couple things happening, but the first thing I'm going to do is make a J cut of the second clip. And I'm going to double click down here in the audio portion of that clip. And you'll notice it kind of expands those two clips. But what this allows me to do is I can now select the left edge of the audio and drag it to the left, and I'm expanding that audio. And now we will hear all of the audio for that clip, but we're not seeing the video just yet. And so now let's go to the beginning of this clip. I'll hit the space bar so we can hear it.
Whoa. What's the big rush? Nothing. Just big day? Nah.
So a couple things happen here. We can hear that audio, but I do hear the director saying action as well in this clip. So let me play it again. Let's see where he says action. So this little bump right here is where he says action. So I'm actually going to drag this to the right about there, because we don't want to hear him saying action. And then in the first cut, and actually before this, you can see this is then a J. It's kind of, you see this clip and then it expands to the left. So that's where the name comes from with the J cut. Simon says whoa at the end of this clip, and I don't want to hear that. So I'm going to double click the audio to expand that component essentially and drag this to the left. And so now we'll play this, hit the space bar.
What's the big rush? Nothing. Just.
And we have a much smoother audio transition happening there. I'll even go in and just drag the audio handles to make this a little bit smoother of a J and L cut so that those audio tracks are mixed together. Let's play it one more time.
What's the big rush? Nothing. Just big day?
Cool. So that looks much better as far as the audio is concerned. I can double click each of these to close down those audio tracks. I don't need to see that I've made those edits anymore. I just know that they're there in the background. I'm going to use Option S to unsolo everything. And let's go down to the next clips here.
Listen, Ralph. I know you're a private kind of guy.
So in this part, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to double click on both clips, expand them so that there's a little bit of overlap. And I'm going to use the little handles here to fade in and fade out those clips to smooth out the audio in between these two clips.
No? Listen, Ralph. I know you're a private kind of guy, and I respect that. But let me give you...
For this next edit point, I don't really hear any issues, but same thing, it's kind of a good practice to do this on some of these edit points to smooth out how each of these clips transition into each other.
And I respect that. But let me give you a little bit of free advice. And you can't keep them forever. Nah.
Now this edit point here, we cut on action when he grabs, or when Simon grabs Ralph as far as that action goes. So this is a good one. I'm going to double click to expand that. We'll create a L cut here. Add a little bit of a fade to the audio. Double click to close it. Same thing on the second clip. If I expand it back to the left, you can see all of this extra audio that I don't really need here. So I'm just going to keep that right about at the edit point. Double click to close this. And we have our room tone down here, which fills in that empty space in the audio. But now that we've smoothed those out, it makes it even more seamless with the editing.
I know your big secret, Ralph. Really?
Now right there, with looking at our room tone here, we actually doubled up on the room tone. It's very obvious because there's almost too much room tone. So we're going to smooth this out by mixing this a little bit later. But I can create this cut just by dragging this a little bit closer and using our little fade handles. We can just move those to the left and the right to smooth out where the room tone transition happens.
Really? Just let loose and have some fun, all right? All right?
So right there, clearly an issue. He says all right twice. So let's take a look at this edit.
Let loose and have some fun, all right? All right?
So I'm going to double click this to expand out, create the fade. So we can do that. There, we see looking at the waveform down here, there's no real audio, just a little bit of silence, so that's great. But then if I double click and expand this top clip, I know I don't want this second all right, but I do want these two pats. If you'll notice in the clip, he pats his shoulder there twice, and we see the audio for that. So I'm going to drag this to the right a little bit. Right at that point, I can even hit Z to activate the zoom tool. Zoom into that point, let go of the Z key just to zoom in and create this fade. And then I'll use Shift Z to zoom back out, collapse both of these, play this back. Should hear some pretty smooth transition here.
Just let loose and have some fun, all right?
There was a little bit of lag here, so let's go back and expand this back and see what happened. Again, using the zoom tool, I'll zoom into this area, and let's play it.
All right.
So right here, this little dip of the waveform, that's actually the first pat. And because of the edit I made, we didn't hear that. So I do want to drag this over so that we don't see it. And I want this handle pretty close to the beginning because I need to hear that first pat there. Double click to close. I'll do Shift Z to zoom back out. And then we can play this.
Just let loose and have some fun, all right?
And even there, if we look at his mouth in this clip, his mouth is moving while he's saying all right. So I do want to actually trim. I'm going to use the zoom tool to zoom back in here. I do want to trim a couple of those frames out. So I'm just going to drag this to the left a little bit. And you'll notice when I do that, it does impact the audio. So we're going to expand the audio back out. We can see the trim here affected that cropped or kind of cut split edit that we made. So be careful of that when you do those edits. You might have to go back and readjust your edit points. We'll do that. I'm going to hit N to turn snapping off because I'm trying to be very fine with a couple frames. Hit N again to turn snapping back on. Double click to collapse those clips. Shift Z to zoom out, and let's play this edit.
Just let loose and have some fun, all right?
Another issue that I can see came up here is he kind of walks out of frame in this first clip, so I'm going to shorten that one. Probably about there, and let's play it.
Just let loose and have some fun, all right?
And now here.
Just let loose and have some fun, all right?
I hear two little laughs happening for some reason, so let's expand both the audio. We'll use the zoom tool to zoom into this area, and I'm going to play back this clip.
Loose and have some fun, all right?
And I think right here, right here we have a second little laugh that happens. And I don't really want that laugh to come in. That's actually causing a little bit of an issue. So we can use our line here, the audio line, to dip that out, which I'm going to use the Option key. I'm holding down Option. I'm going to click, click, click to add some keyframes. And I'm going to dip this down right when that happens so that we don't hear that. We're going to look at mixing a little bit later in another video, but this is just a quick way to get rid of that second audio that happens, that second little laugh.
Just let loose and have some fun, all right?
And it kind of dips out. Okay, cool. So that's how you can create a split edit inside of Final Cut Pro, which is very helpful for smoothing out the audio and video transitions between clips, even when you just have standard cuts like we saw in this clip.